how to expand the horizon through the use of life cycle assessment to create value for our company. Researchers, CEOs, marketeers, and business developers, representing a variety of different sectors, discussed creating bottom-line savings and top-line growth through an interactive seminar in Eindhoven.
Welcome you, I'm Arie Brouwer, I'm Managing Director of DPI Value Centre. We have a special occasion to create a platform, LCA platform, on knowledge and business that we started a few years ago. And this is the first seminar organized by the platform.
Although experiences and ideas on this subject are still developing, most parties shared an important belief, that sustainability equals business. This is also the conviction of Geert Frederiks, CEO of Teijin Aramid, who opened the seminar.
Look at the whole product chain, look at the whole product life cycle of the product, and in that way I think you can optimize also your bottom line from a point of sustainability.
Teijin's experience show that the cost aspect is most important.
When there is no financial impact, it's our experience that you can forget it.
Carmen Alvaro, sustainability expert at AkzoNobel, emphasizes the importance of LCA alignment and transparency in the value chain to get better results.
That if we want sustainability to become business, and we need to as society, we really need to start sitting at a table, companies around, and reach some alignment in the way we are calculating and the way we are communicating on the sustainability benefits of our products.
SIPA, the European Paint and Print Ink Association, with 900 members who produce paints or painting inks, is helping their members with the integration of sustainability into their businesses. According to Managing Director Jan van der Meulen, the challenge is:
how do you bring it ultimately to the consumer who has to make let's say, an educated choice when he walks into the shop and says, I need a can of paint for today? What would be interesting to know for him in order to make his decision for a more or a less sustainable product? And is he prepared to pay a bit more for that?
SEPA colleague Emily Carso believes that the alignment of European sustainability guidelines is an important step forward.
Harmonization needs to be done at European level. We have started to do that with the data, life cycle inventory data, and we think it's important to go further with how you communicate and how you express environmental benefits of your products.
Networking and learning from each other's experiences was an important part of the conference. Participants were spread among 4 work groups to exchange ideas about how aligning LCA methodology could drive sustainability. Another important discussion point was to explore which environmental impact categories would be the best choices to highlight on consumer products to help with consumer understanding of sustainability issues and also be prepared to pay a premium for more sustainable products. The different workgroup presentations showed that aligning LCA methodology would create a level playing field for companies to compete on performance basis. This would result in improved transparency, cost effectiveness, credibility of communication, and certainty, which encourage companies to build long-term capabilities. And we need to translate the impact of LCA in ways that consumers can relate to. Some examples include health and safety, energy, and CO2 emissions. After enjoying a lunch that mirrored the low-carbon value chain theme, industry representatives presented examples of best practices that result in bottom-line savings and top-line growth.
It is really providing perspective. It is helping us not to overreact, and it's helping us to communicate with our immediate customers. Even promoting LCA in our industry means we have a chance of getting a robust metric where we are happy to compete with others in industry as long as we can believe that the metric is good enough to represent also the power of durability.
We can really create value for the company using LCA by showing to customers that our solutions are more sustainable than alternatives. The main barrier was learning to speak the language of your customers so that you know what they need what they appreciate and how you can make them understand the value of your products.
Jan-Jaap Koppert, CEO of ALE, confirmed that sustainability adds significant added value to his business. Cooperation with other partners is an integral part of this. For example, ALE worked together with Teijin, among others, to design a composite LPG cylinder using the customer benefit model Teijin helped to develop.
The lessons we learned, although we were very skeptical at the start, is that it gives you very good insight on the cost of ownership of the product, but also the impact on the environment. And that a tool like this actually gives you a very good position towards your clients, your end users. Of course, you can't have a sort of holy grail, but at least you have a starting point. You can discuss with your client, and it gives you insight. And of course, then if the outcome is that not only the environment is saved, but also they save money, then it's very hard actually to reject your proposal, your product. So that's actually the main point. It quantifies the impact on the environment instead of just saying yes, it's good or it's better than the competition. You simply quantify it and you open a discussion with your client.
While we're not there yet, the main conclusion of the day was, we can create business growth by engaging customers while creating eco-solutions. Financial benefits are certainly possible when also focusing on the environmental performance of products.